Hi, welcome to the first webisode of the Michigan Mountain Biking Association. I am Marty Smiley, the Executive Director, and hoping to use this as a monthly communication with our members and other people in the cycling community to give you updates on what's going on in the mountain biking world. This is the first one, so have a little patience. It's probably going to be a little longer than the future ones. Some of the topics I wanted to cover, we're going to go over, give you some updates on our programs, on events, on the website, advocacy, and a call for volunteers. The first program I'd like to talk about is our Mountain Kids program. Our Mountain Kids program is an outreach program set up for children to promote safety in mountain biking and give them a good environment to learn how to mountain bike. Last year we kind of struck with a disaster when our trailer was stolen, complete with all its contents, tools, and bikes. With a lot of hard work and donations from volunteers, we were able to relaunch the program in mid-summer and not only rent out the trailer, but we were at CPS events and other cycling events promoting outreach and kids programs. We are scheduling our 2009 program as we speak, so if you're interested in renting or reserving the trailer, please get in contact with me, Marnie, at execdir at mmba.org. That's execdir at mmba.org. Mountain Patrol has just relaunched this year thanks to the efforts of Jonathan Rose and Sean Murphy. It was on a hiatus for about a year and a half. The Mountain Patrol is set up to help people on the trail. If you get a flat, if you have a broken chain, if you're low on water, hopefully there's a patroller out there to give you some help, and just to promote safe mountain biking once again. The patrol is always looking for other help and other patrollers, and if you're interested, you can contact me again, or Sean or John at bikepatrol@mmba.org. Last year at the annual meeting, we started a few new items. We changed our raffle over to a silent auction. We moved around the facilities. This year we're making even bigger changes. We are moving over to the Lansing Center in downtown Lansing, and we're changing our date to February 22nd. For those of you who aren't familiar with the annual meeting is an annual gathering of mountain bikers and other people interested in learning more about the cycling community. It's a great place to come and learn and meet other people. If you're interested in being a vendor or donating to our silent auction, you can contact me at execdir@mmba.org. It's a great time and a great way to meet people. We've been all over the place, from Interbike to Iceman to chapter meetings to board meetings. So let's start with Interbike. At Interbike this year, I was able to meet with other advocacy organizations, media outlets, and industry people to set up donations and sponsorships. I'm really excited about some of the things that we're setting up, so stay tuned for what's coming and what's going to be available at the silent auction. We have some big items up. We're also at Iceman, so thanks for everyone who came by, said hi, bought some items, and it's just good to meet. It's good to meet the other members out there. Our last board meeting was in Midland, and we met to do the annual executive director review and to have a little bonding ride at the Midland City Forest. Thanks to everyone who were able to come for that. Finally, if you haven't seen me at one of your chapter meetings, be ready. I am trying to make it to as many chapter meetings as I can, and at least one chapter meeting a year for each and every chapter. So if there's anything you'd like to discuss or that's on your mind, wait then, or you can always get in touch with me on the website or through emails. For those of you who are in love with the PHP error, I'm sorry, we are trying to do away with it. We have been working with a company in Royal Oak called Octane Design, who is helping us redesign our front end and back end of the website. It'll be faster, it'll be easier to use, and it will have better capabilities for statewide communication. So sorry to take away your error, but we are trying to make some changes and upgrade the entire website. The advocacy. Thank you to everyone who supported their local parks through their millages. According to the Michigan Recreational and Parks Association, 12 out of the 15 millages that were up were supported, and that's good to see that kind of support from our members. And speaking of support, the state park passes will be available on December 1st, so it's a great time to think about Christmas presents and start supporting your state parks as well. You can also support your local MMBA by going onto our store and purchasing coffee, pint glasses, jerseys, or even an MMBA membership. So some great ideas on there for your mountain biking friends and family. The last thing I want to discuss is our volunteers. The Michigan Mountain Biking Association is heavily dependent on the support from the people involved in the organization and their volunteer efforts. In an effort to reach more volunteers, I am creating 3 different committees: the Advocacy Committee, a Membership Committee, and a Marketing Committee. The Advocacy Committee will be focusing on creating new guidelines for building trail, connecting with the local legislators. The Membership Committee will be helping to reach members that we're not already reaching through event support and trail coordination. Finally, the Marketing Committee. We're hoping to have a stronger presence in the bike shops and to help out with the store, setting up items, getting things created, and following through on orders. We are putting together a new treasurer. Thank you so much to Joe Selecki for all your work. Bob Eckhart is a retired CFO and took the last 3 months off to just ride his bike, something that he said he couldn't do when he was working. So we're excited to be working with Bob. Thank you for listening. If you have any feedback or want to see or hear about something that you didn't hear, you can always contact me at exec.dri@mmba.org. Thank you to Jim Carnes and Ringstein Creative for making this all happen. See you next time.